Once upon a time, there were two islands, having both 100 coins each. And the first island marked their coins as dollar, and the second island marked their coins as rupees. In the first times, the first island produced 100 apples and second island produced 100 oranges. Now, the first island can exchange $1 with one orange, and the second island could exchange 1 rupee with one apple. So that now the currency rate is equal. $1 is equal to 1 rupee. But in the second year, the first island produced 200 apples, but whereas the second island produced 100 oranges and having only 100 rupees. Now the currency exchange rate was updated to $1 is equal to 2 rupees. Now second island people can exchange one apple with 2 rupees. But if the first island spend half of their amount, they can get 100 oranges. Now the first island have more advantage. So the second island became cunning and printed 100 more coins. But they thought that it can result in more currency. But the first island updated the currency rate to $1 is equal to 4 rupees. Now this is nothing similar to today's situation of US and India. Today, the economic activity in US is much higher than in India. And suppose now the economic currency reverse is 9 times more than India for US. First, suppose if US have 900 coins, then India have 100 coins, then it remains in $1 is equal to 1 rupee. But in the present situation, it is completely different. India has 31.2 trillion rupees printed and US just has $13.8 trillion printed in them, which resulted in 2.26 times. So that for every dollar in the market, there are 20 rupees. This would have been true if both the countries' inflation is same. But India has more than twice the nominal equation, which resulted in $1 is equal to 50 rupees. And this has been increasing and decreasing in present day. Okay buddies, I hope you have understood how is the currency exchange difference is made. And now let me explain what if 1 rupee is equal to $1 in present situation. And now without wasting our time, let's begin our acknowledgement episode number 2. Many times I heard the question that really 1 rupee is equal to $1 in 1947, but it was completely fake. In 1947, $1 is equal to 13.33 rupee per pound. What happened if 1 rupee is equal to $1? As it is always a race in currency exchange market, every Indian wish is that why can't be 1 rupee is equal to $1? This is the question quite similar to why can't we just spend money to pay all the debit. We know that everything have advantages and disadvantages. But let's see what happens if overnight or just within short period of time, dollar equals to rupee. First of all, the high value of currency does not mean that the economy of the country is stronger. If that was the case, then Bangladesh would have a stronger economy than Japan because one Bangladesh currency is equal to 1.4 yuan, which is Japanese currency. Now let's discuss the advantages if 1 rupee is equal to $1. Number 1. Buying goods will be cheaper for Indians in the international market because this will make imports cheaper, which is good for developing countries. Number 2. Buying luxurious goods will be cheaper. For example, MacBook Pro costs 1.5 lakh right now. If 1 rupee is equal to $1, then the same MacBook Pro costs just 1.5 thousand rupees. Number 3. If 1 rupee is equal to $1, then the import prices will be cheaper. Then the petrol prices will decrease, resulting in cheaper transportation costs of goods around the country. This looks like quite a good scenario, but this will not last long for the situation because the other side of the story is completely different. Now let's discuss about the disadvantages if 1 rupee is equal to $1. Number 1. Export prices will be expensive if the value of Indian rupee and dollar are equal because the Indian products will be expensive compared to the other competing nations. Indian exports have been booming well in the recent years. If it is expensive, why would any country buy from India when other countries can offer the same at cheaper prices? Number 2. There would be no foreign investments if rupee equal to dollar. The primary reason for a foreign investment in India is the cheapest labor cost. Foreign companies will not be investing in India when the cost of labor is higher compared to the other countries. Number 3. Service sector contributes almost 60% in GDP of India and give 27% employment in India. Investments in IT sector and service sector, which contributes huge amount for the Indian economy, will be gone if $1 is equal to 1 rupee. Now, as 1 USD is equal to 1 INR, why any company will pay to an employee $75,000 or 75,000 rupees per month if they can hire someone outside who will do the same work for 3,000 rupees or dollar. Eventually, people will lose jobs, which increases unemployment. Number 4. When money does not come into India in the form of investments, it will result in complete economic slowdown. That means we can spend money, but there is no way to earn the same money, which lead to unexpected conflict. Number 5. Outsourcing of jobs in India will be completely stopped. No foreign jobs, no extension in business, and etc. Number 6. Companies which are presently in India will start to move out as it will not be profitable for them. Similar situation happened in India during 2007 to 2008 when dollar was strong around rupee 40. The imports were good, but the BPO, business process outsourcing, and the IT sector suffered a lot. The situation of 1 rupee is equal to $1 is just not affordable for a growing or developing country like India. Finally, it will be horrible if rupee equals to dollar overnight or just within few days. But if slowly the Indian currency value increases in the international market due to the development, then it will be pleasurable for us. So from now, don't even get the thought of rupee equal to dollar. After seeing this video, I hope you found this knowledgeable. So now I have 3 requests from my side. Number 1 is to share, number 2 is to share, and number 3 is also to share. Not 3 requests 1 share, I'm asking 1 request 3 shares. And if everyone share to minimum 3 numbers, and this video will reach to many people. I'm not asking you to like or subscribe for this video. Just share this video so that this topic will be known by many people. And thank you for 1.5k plus views and 10k plus watch hours.